Hello and welcome to a new game from Warric. I've played a demo of this a while back, but this is a very weird game and can actually interfere with how you think. And I will say this is a mature game and certain scenes that might offend people. But it's called Martha is Dead, and it's a very slow game, but it's very weird. So I'm going to just play through the whole game in part 1, part 2, etc. And I hope you come with me on the journey with Martha. Okay, Martha is dead, so let's start. The story of Martha is, and its featured characters are work of fiction. Yeah, we know all this. The game is recommended for adult audiences and carries an appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the human mind, psychological trauma and self-harm. The game is not recommended for players who may find depiction of depicts mature scenes containing blood and disfigurement of human bodies and self-harm disturbing. Okay, is that a bit of a shutdown there? Let's continue and enjoy Martha is Dead. Yes. I'm looking at you.
Ciao.
Ciao.
I'm Julia. Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here.
Thank you.
Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that...
Oh, let's get me out of the way a minute. Over here a bit.
I should start from my childhood.
Yeah.
My memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
New chapter. The Legend, Summer 1929.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No.
No.
I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady.
Oh, yes.
Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
Ooh. Not nice.
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her. In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love. In vain.
In vain.
Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth, even just for an instant. The lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Okay. Alright, new chapter, the lake.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film. Put the new film in.
Put the new film in.
Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is. What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Hang on a minute. I'm going to turn off my controller because it's got too much vibration. That's it.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Game's a bit loud now.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
You don't look very out. She don't
It's
look
not
very.
possible.
She don't look very alive.
It's not true. There's no need to worry. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha, forever. O Lord Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Warric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do. July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family.
Very nice.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me. There's no reason to use the phone right now. I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital. Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
Light the candles.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Do-do-do-do.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. E c'è stata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
Got the flowers on.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Weird.
Warric, Eric, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive.
Yeah.
Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do
Nice.
you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we?
No, because she's dead.
Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Yeah.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
No, he's got it wrong. You have to get it right, saying. No. No, it's definitely Martha. That's definitely not found. Has lost. Right, so it's Martha has lost. Her. It's Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Yes. She's lost it. Here we go again. They. No, it's not that word, it's I. Will give. No, I. Stole. Her identity. This is weird. Let's just turn on the sound down slightly. It's getting a bit loud now. Putting her face off. Took her identity now.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality. This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
Twin sister, that's why she can take her identity.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
The camera. So it gets a bit boring, I think, in this scene. I remember this in the demo.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
But it's locked.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe. Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as the butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
Oh, yes.
I always keep my trinket box locked. I'm already dressed. Everything I need is always in my bag.
She's got everything in the bag. Right.
The key to my trinket box.
Let's have a look.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old
Don't
one
hear
back
all
at
this,
home.
do we?
July 16th. There's some...
Yes, Erich, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble. It's locked. Strange. Why did they
Yes.
lock my room?
Very strange.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The sword makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Yes, it's welcome
Mummy
everybody
is
to
right, though. Martha always read everything.
Martha is Dead.
It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad. I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously. There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
Take a first picture. Right. Took the picture.
Excellent. I've taken the picture, now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it. Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Oggi Bonsi. On the day of St. Alexis, the battle rages in the city
What the hell?
American
For a moment I thought I saw...
Our Lady of
Oh, no, that's
Carmel,
not possible.
a company
It
of
must
the
be this whole
Belgian
situation
regiment,
making me see
counterattacked
things that don't
yesterday,
exist.
forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under control.
Oh, yeah.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Right, we have to try and get into the basement. Alright, we've gone right round the house. There's a little chapel over there, but I can't see that being it. I think this door is it, but they can't get in this door.
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
There we
are
go.
so lucky.
There we go.
In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce. Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
To develop a photo, you will first have to use the enlarger. The enlarger is an optical instrument that allows you to process photographic paper. After shooting a photo, it must be developed in several steps. Okay. Choose the image you want to print to paper. Preview on the left side will help you choose the image.
Not
Nice.
a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
And that's how you do the picture.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here? These could be of use to me. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
Okay, it's where she can take a picture of herself.
camera is set up with the self-timer.
I've got to develop a photo first again. Then put it in the frame.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly, or they'll think I'm crazy.
Exposing the photo.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the stream
I was
of Martha is
obsessively
Dead.
thinking about Martha and what had happened. But suddenly, a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory. Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up. Here's the camera flash. Now I can photograph Martha even in the dark.
Yeah.
Daddy's stuff. War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line. I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
Well, it's not that way. Come on, let's go.
July.
No, that's not what I want.
I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
I want to take a picture of her, but hang on, what's in my... I must put one of her photos in the empty frame. Oh, I've got to find the frame.
A tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures.
I think I've run out of lighter fluid, so I can't get out. Oh, there we go. Thank you for that follow on D-Live. If you're real and not a bot.
My mother's tailor scissors.
Thank you for that follow on D-Live. Welcome to the stream.
I have to be careful not to wake them up, or they will never let me leave the house.
Oh, hang on a minute. Bots are coming in. Don't think you're coming in to steal my lemons because I don't open the chest. So you waste time following me, people, because you're not answering. You're not saying hello. You're just bots, aren't you? And you're all going to be banned after the stream anyway. So I don't have bots. So you can follow me as many times as you like. You're all going to be banned if you don't say hello because you're all lemon bots. I've just turned all the alerts off, by the way, so you're not going to be popping up because you're all fake, as it always is. Right, so could I open the front door? Have I got a key? I still can't find that. Could be in Daddy's study, located a bit below the bedroom. Okay. I think I may have picked it up. You got the key? There it is. Right, we've got a light. Might be able to
It's
take...
dangerous using a gas lamp indoors. I could set something on fire. I should put the lamp down before entering the house.
Oh, I was going to use it to highlight Martha's body. Go to the lake. Okay. Yes, all them follows on D-Live, and none of you are going to get any lemons. Don't open my chest for bots. And all the ones that's followed me, you probably all get banned after the stream because you're not here to support me. You're here to go and grab the chest. That's what you're after. And if you're not following me, you don't get no lemons. Ha ha.
I was afraid of animals when I was little. I never approached them alone.
I can't get in that way. Oh, I've just gone back on myself now. It's too dark. There we go. Too dark. Need some light, really. Yes, we need more light. That's what we need. More light. Right, I've got to go. I'm definitely going to have to get something at the lake. That's where I've got to go. That might give me some way of taking a picture. Got to find the lake.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step.
Ooh.
I feel it brushing up against me like a cold wind. I hurt Martha. The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me. How could I have done such a thing?
Yeah. How can you done such a thing? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Did you hear that noise? I was trying to take a picture of that helmet. That was fucking weird, that was. Go again. I won't bother that. Ooh, spooky. We're getting to some spooky bits. Oh yeah. Very spooky.
Oh no! Damn lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
There's Martha. Let's go towards the light.
The cameras are somewhere around here. Two cameras left. One more camera to collect. A shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of it and leave it where it is. That's it. I've got them all. These films are going to help me understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them. How could it have ended up here? It looks familiar.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Hear that bloody noise? Now that I know where the fucking hell I'm going here. Spooky. Trying to get out without being attacked by some monster. This is weird, isn't it? Oh fuck. Sucking Martha's got her. Oh shit. Oh fuck. This is fucking weird, mate. This is fucking weird. Looks like she's back as a little girl again. Jump scare coming up. Oh fuck. Fucking mum's hanged herself here. Oh, maggots. This is fucking sick.